dog Danny here with Darren Cunningham III. How you doing, champ?
I'm chilling.
Here just a few days away. Your first fight since September. First fight. One of the few fights since this pandemic has occurred. Talk to us a little bit about how you've been able to adjust, given everything going on.
Yeah, first and foremost, I'm forever blessed, going through this tragic time in just life. And, I pray everybody, get well throughout the whole world and just, be all right, and I'm grateful to be able to fight through everything and, through this rough time.
Now, you got this opportunity to fight this weekend, a little short notice. But talk to us about just always staying ready, always in the gym, even during the pandemic. Saw some footage of you with your trainer, Mickey Bay, doing mitts in the living room, to your place. Talk to us about, just always staying ready.
Right. I feel like during this time, it was so easy to say, like, I'm not going to work or I'm not going to do this. But I was like, why not, I feel like all the champions always find a way and, they always gonna work no matter what. So I kept that mentality and I was like, I'm gonna just work through this no matter what, because I always knew that it was gonna pass and that it was gonna get better. So when it got better, be ready to go. And that's when I was able to take this fight on short notice, because I was already trained, I was already ready, and it's like the perfect opportunity, to showcase my talent, my skills.
Was there anything that you weren't able to do in preparation for this fight that you typically are because of everything going on? Was sparring and everything
no,
still?
Absolutely not. I was still working through everything, sparring on the specific days, 2, 3, 4 times a week, whoever wanted to work, I was working.
Now, fight Saturday in Mississippi. Talk to us. You got a 6-rounder down there. What do you know about your opponent? If anything, just excited. It's been, 9 months almost?
Yeah, it's been a long time. So, I'm just ready to fight, To me, it's like, it doesn't matter who I fight, They all gonna get the same treatment. I'm coming to win, so it doesn't matter, And I'm always be humble. I'm not gonna overlook my opponent in any type of way or fashion. But I know that I prepared and, I put my body and my mind through the roughest situation. So that's why as a champion, I'm gonna come out on top no matter what.
Now, one of the things you've been able to do in your recent preparation, we've seen it on social media, traveling a little bit and getting some work with Floyd Mayweather, obviously being with Devin Haney by your side right there as well. Talk to us about that experience, what a lot call the best, at least in our generation. What was that experience like to learn from one of, if not the best of it?
That experience was great. He gave me a lot of, jewels about the game and just, about the sport inside and outside the ring. What I learned from him the most is, always work, like, no matter what. Do whatever, you always work and just stay focused on what you're doing. And I learned to put my boxing first and foremost before anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, always put this first. Everything else come after, And, like, I wouldn't trade that experience for nothing in the world, Like, I know in the future we're going to do more work and more business, And so I just look forward to doing it.
Now, excuse me. Now, having him kind of coach you up a little bit, if there was one thing that you could say, like, I learned and I'm gonna apply for my next fight or in the future, what would be like that one thing? Like actually in the ring, like maybe
by him being at the highest level in the sport, like his knowledge about it and just his ring IQ is like really shows me like why he was, what he was inside the ring. And it's like, that's what I took from this one great thing. And first and foremost, the first line of defense, is your feet.
Right.
How to use your feet, when to box, when to, move around, when to stand still, when to walk a guy. So it's like all them things play a factor to what he was, So I take some of that and I put it into my game, and I'm going to always be forever grateful that he gave me the opportunity to learn those things from him and just, use it in my fights and throughout my career.
Absolutely. Well, champ, I really appreciate the time today. This Saturday down in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah.
On CBS Sports, I believe.
Yeah, it's on CBS.
So best of luck to you, and look forward to talking to you after your fight.
Thank you, I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, champ.
For sure.
Hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows. The list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.